Hello friends, today's topic is dealing with Section 8 people. Let's rant.
Alright, so let's just go ahead and get to the meat and potatoes of things, let you know the 411. You tenants, y'all need to act right. Y'all need to motherfucking act right. I am a person, I take pride in the business that I run. I take pride in being a landlord. And I do not like irresponsible, raggedy people. I do not like irresponsible, raggedy people. So I'm going through my first eviction in California. I love where I'm from. I love it. But California is not for the landlords. They all tenant, just pro-tenant. So anyway, first things first, my tenant doesn't want to pay me rent because she thinks she got some weight. She's standing on some type of a reason to withhold rent. And she don't. So, I don't know if she was calling my bluff, but I'm filing for eviction. And I really do feel bad that I have to file for eviction because you're showing me that you so pent up, tensed up, you can't even talk to people. You want to go pay somebody to make sure that we communicate. I got to go pay somebody to make you communicate with me? That is crazy. So you making me spend money because you don't want to communicate, so you think it's okay to withhold rent. So she want to withhold rent because she's saying that I caused her financial hardship with making her experience food loss. So the freezer went out in my unit. Not the refrigerator entirely, the freezer. So I said verbally, I'll get you a new refrigerator. I don't have to per California law, but because I said it verbally that I would get a new refrigerator, I'm going to stand on business and I'm going to go and I'm going to follow through with my verbal word. So I get the refrigerator. Mind you, the refrigerator doesn't come on time because she doesn't make time to receive it on time. She is busy. So I deliver the refrigerator at her convenience. And then she hits me with, oh, I lost food in my freezer and you don't care about me and I want my rent to be prorated. I wanted to say that word. That's what I wanted to say. I said, no, I'm not prorating your rent. You received your refrigerator late because you were too busy to receive a new refrigerator. So here we are now. Eviction. So in California, because it's a really bad homeless problem, there is a law that the tenant has to be behind a certain threshold before you can file for eviction. Ooh, excuse me. That's soda. So there's a certain threshold. So 1 bedroom maybe $1,800, 2 bedroom maybe $2,800, 3 bedroom is what I'm experiencing, $3,300. Excuse me, I'm sorry. It's a soda. So I had to wait 2 months for her to get behind on rent. 2 months. Mind you, she is Section 8 tenant. And I love Section 8, I don't treat people that's on Section 8 wrong because I love them. Yeah, they don't got the full funds to pay for this high California rent, but I treat them just like a regular person that does not withhold a voucher. So anywho, she had to surpass that threshold. So once she passed the threshold of $3,300, I can then file for eviction. So she's sitting up in my house scotch free, probably feeling like the queen, biz naive, for 2 months. Just like, oh, ain't nothing about to happen over here. And that don't sit well with me. That don't sit well with me because I work hard for mine. I fought for mine. I worked hard to be where I'm at today. So for her to know to just that she's sitting up, feet kicked up, it bothers me. It really does. Because I worked hard to keep what was started for me. And so now I got to deal with this. But I'm grateful because every lesson that you learn only make you stronger, make you better. So whatever, I'm standing on business. So anywho, so boom, we here now. I filed for eviction, $2,000 for a lawyer, and the paperwork has been filed. So I'm about to serve her with a unlawful detainer. I'm still learning, and I was feeling bad, but I don't feel bad no more. If you don't want to pay your rent and you trying to figure out how to stand on business about something, and you don't want to pay your rent, you think it's gonna be okay for you to just live somewhere and not pay, that's crazy. I'm gonna drag you. Okay? I'm gonna drag you. I'm gonna make sure that the eviction is on your background, because I don't like renting to people that got eviction. Because why do that? That's gonna show me that you don't care about the most important thing in your life, which is a roof over your head. Yeah, that shows me that you're okay with being homeless. You're okay with being homeless. So because you're okay with being homeless, I don't want that drama. I don't want those problems, and I don't rent to people who got evictions. If they knew, I'm not renting to you. So 1, I'm gonna make sure she gonna have that eviction. 2, I'm also gonna make sure that I get whatever unpaid rent that I do not receive right now, which is about $7,000 that she owe me. I'm gonna also make sure that goes on her credit report, because I want my money on. Point blank, period. I want my money on. I want my money. I supplied a nice, comfortable atmosphere, safe, clean, habitable for you and your children. So I expect to be compensated at fair market value. And I take pride in being a good landlord. I take pride in running a good business. But at the end of the day, you got to make sure you run this like a business. So you best believe my lease is about to be it's about to be threaded real tight. You know, people know I'm a nice person, and once they find out that I'm a nice person, which is what my tenant did, she used it against me. Oh, I lost my groceries, and you don't care about me and my family, and I want my rent to be prorated. Didn't I tell you to get renter's insurance? You could have called renter's insurance and they would have reimbursed you for it. But you was too cheap to get the renter's insurance. Now you're experiencing a hardship, and you want me to come up out my pockets after I just bought you a brand new refrigerator? Get out of here. Get out of here and shove it up your... So yeah, here we are now, and I'm grateful for this lesson, okay? Being in the business of owning real estate, owning rental property, investment properties, whatever you want to label it as, you got to deal with this. And I am very grateful because, 1, I said when I do start renting units, I prefer Section 8. Because when they try to pull this hokey joke, they losing out on a lot. And you live in California. You're going to lose your voucher. You're going to have an eviction on your background check. You're going to have collections for unpaid rent and legal fees on your credit report for at least 7 years, because I'm going to make sure. And you're going to have a hard time trying to get another place if all of this stuff happens at one time. And I cared at one point, but now I don't care. It's business, baby. You don't want to pay me, so this is what I got to do. You left me no resort. You forced my hand. So yeah, I'm here, and I don't like it, but this is life. And anything that God put in front of me is obviously to make me stronger. So if anybody has went through any type of eviction and you're a landlord, what is the time length that it took for you to get them out? And how did they leave your unit? I am praying that this girl do not turn my unit upside down. Because as soon as she get out, I'm trying to hurry up and get somebody in.
Everyday problems I see. What do you think about this? Comment down below, and thank you for watching.